All right, guys, we're back better than ever, baby. It's tis the season, Christmas, and more importantly, or I'll take that back. Christmas is pretty baller, but we got the Musty Tank Championship. It's back, man. It's back at week 16 where it belongs. But yeah, so we're here. What we're gonna do is interview the contestants of the final matchup of the year for all the marbles for the ring, the most coveted non-trophy sporting event of the season of the year. We got Derek and Smitty. I'm gonna be on the phone with them, having some interview questions for them. Phil, shout out, great job on the blog, man. I was loving it. I thought you did your thing. So we're gonna keep it rolling. Media day continues, and enjoy the interviews, guys. All right, I'm here with Smitty Itty Itty, Smitty Lou Who. Thielen is the roof. He's in the house. He's in his parents' house, ready to roll for his Christmas break, for Christmas weekend, and he's also got an important matchup with Derek Schauberg for the Musty Tank title. Man, how's it going?
Man, I'm doing great, man. In Rock City, living it up. Had some El Tap tonight.
Ooh,
Big old margarita, jumbo, guacamole, cheese dip. Feeling good, man. Ready to sleep.
I like it, man. I like it. I'll be in Rock City tomorrow.
Hey, hit your boy up.
All right, gonna be at my grandma's house there. I think we're cooking some food up. But anyway, yes, that's a possibility.
We'll have some eggnog at Grandma's tomorrow.
I'm digging it. Homemade eggnog
with moonshine.
Ooh,
yeah.
Y'all do it bigger than them gays, man.
Man, them Smiths, man. There's just a lot of us. We can do a little bit more.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, you're back in the championship. Got you a ring a few years back. You're now you're back in it. So how's it feel to be back?
Glad to be back, man. It's been humbling the last few years. Make some runs, but this is tough, man. It's tough to get here.
It really is, man. It really is. Speaking from some personal experience, I not having been there, it's unbelievable how tough it is to get there, and you've had a hell of a season, and I'm looking forward to the matchup. So what's your thoughts on Derek, man? What do you think he's bringing to the table?
Anything and everything, like things you can't even imagine. This dude finds a way every single year to get to put himself in position. So obviously he's a Bash brother, so ultimate respect.
No doubt.
I mean, if he wins, 4 is tough. That sets a bar. 3 set the bar, but
yeah.
I mean, the dude, he does his homework. He gets there somehow, some way. It's usually a different route every single year, but glad to be facing him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And right now,
for sure.
Right now, for the past 3 or 4 years, he's definitely been on top. Shout out to Derek for sure. He pulls the trigger, man. When other people won't, he pulls the trigger, and
unorthodox.
Yeah. He's in his zen over there. He's in the Ozarks, just kind of finding his inner Derek, his inner Jerry Jones.
For sure.
So doing his thing.
But Jerry ain't won one in a long time.
So the godson is actually like the student is overtaking the master kind of thing.
I think he's taking it over. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a franchise in itself.
For sure.
So what's your favorite matchup for yourself this weekend? Who are you feeling good about?
I kind of like the Chargers against the Jets, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, was this a thought on draft day?
I mean, if you're not planning for Week 16, then why are you here? Unless you were planning for Week 17 last year, but
right.
But yeah, when it's Week 16, then you plan for those things. But nah, man, just kind of rolling with the DFS thought. The stacks are one of those things that usually wins you in DFS, so that was kind of my plan this year, is to have a good stack. Losing Hunter Henry sucked, but
that's tough.
But man, Antonio Gates, I mean, good God, dude, let's get someone that Phillips Stone 86 touchdowns to fill in the void.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to it. Hope Ingram can come out and play well against Atlanta. Maybe, I mean, I don't want Kamara to get another concussion, but I'd love to see Ingram get the snaps.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Positive energy going in that backfield. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, and Gates and Rivers are boys, man.
86 times, man.
They are absolute boys. I think they actually like vacation together every year and all kinds of stuff. So,
I don't know about that. Philip's got like 9 kids, so I don't know how he vacations.
That's very true. To Raleigh,
yeah, maybe he rents a whole cruise ship or something. I don't know. It's a big family.
And all them kids just running around. You know, Gates got to have about 10 or 12 himself, but
you would think.
Yeah, you would think. All right, so scariest matchup for Derek. What you thinking about his team and who you worried about?
So Bortles, man, that's my boy, dog. That's my 4th favorite quarterback.
Popping Bortles.
Love my man down there in Jacksonville. Speaking of which, it's a little ironic. Derek's moving there next year, so I mean, this whole thing. He's got a few Jags going. He's moving there. I mean, it could be fate, but scariest matchup.
He plays that destiny card every year, man. Every year.
Yeah, it's a little weird, man. But
kind of crazy.
No, his scariest matchup's Kamara for sure. Kamara against Atlanta, because Kamara goes off for a big game that could limit Ingram, which could hurt me. So I think that Kamara matchup, Kamara and Ingram are going to be probably the key.
I can see that, man. Whoever kind of wins that matchup or gets most touches or who's the most productive out of them two. Yeah.
If one gets hurt, that could be the difference maker too. So I mean, you saw what happened last time when Kamara did get the concussion. I think Ingram went for like 3 touchdowns. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, it was wild.
Most of the time, it's about opportunities in there. So
for sure,
just looking for a good matchup, and hopefully, that's an exciting game for everyone.
Yeah, maybe they'll tie with like 40 apiece.
There you go, man. Hey, Mr. Positive tonight. You're Mr. Positive.
I'm in Rocky Mount, man. It's all positive, man. You never know when you're gonna get out alive. So gotta be thankful for every second you got.
Word them out. Good vibes on it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll switch the pace a little bit, man. Get off some fantasy football. What do you I know it's the holiday season. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well and yours. And
thanks, man.
And I just curious for the people and for myself, man. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh man.
I mean, it's Christmas Eve, and you got to sit down and watch a flick. What's up? What you thinking?
It's Turbo Man time, man.
Turbo Man?
It's Turbo time.
Turbo time.
Jingle all the way, baby.
Okay, all right. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
A little Schwarzenegger.
Ooh.
My man that wanted Turbo Man ended up becoming Anakin Skywalker, so it worked out good for him.
So that was his gateway role.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, he made it.
But then he became Darth Vader, so I don't really know about Star Wars, so we'll stop there.
Okay. Before we make ourselves look foolish, I have no clue either.
Yeah, same.
Jingle all the way. Good pick, man. Good pick. Any kind of food?
Great pick.
Any kind of food you're looking forward to eating this weekend?
Ooh, nah, not really.
Nothing in particular.
I mean, it's all good.
It's all good, right, man? As long as the Smith's cooking, then it's gonna be good. It's gonna be legit.
I actually do tomorrow morning. Smith's Red and White, the breakfast joint. So Smith's breakfast, looking for some sausage, man.
Oh, okay. I can see that. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Y'all gonna cook?
Dude.
Y'all gonna eat at the little restaurant, or are you gonna?
Oh yeah, a little restaurant. Yeah.
Is it still Jack's?
No, it's actually Smith's now. Mr. Bruce bought it. He opened the restaurant back up. Jack went out a little bit ago.
Okay. All right. Well, good deal, man. That sounds like a good time. Eating with family, getting some good sausage.
Yeah, man, love it.
Good stuff.
Pork, love pork.
Well, for the people out there, man, where are you gonna be Monday night when the football games are going on? Christmas night, y'all gonna be traveling, I know you're gonna be wanting to be in front of a TV, but that's not always a possibility for all of us. But I was just curious where you're gonna be.
It'll be a possibility for me. I wouldn't miss that for nothing. We are leaving Monday morning, Rocky Mount, heading back to Gastonia. So we'll be at Chrissy's family's house. they'll get to see Smeekley out and about, seeing what it's like to win a ship. Hopefully, I'm also in the championship in my WAC league, so it'll be big excitement going on Monday.
Okay. All right. Are they gonna? I mean, are they gonna? They're not gonna make you leave or nothing, are they? If you
Judgment free zone.
Judgment free's on there. All right.
Yeah.
PF all day.
It's gonna be. It will be.
Well, good, man. Good. I'm glad you got a nice, safe place to watch the game.
Yeah.
You know, just snacking on some food and watching your team. Hopefully doing well for you.
Snacks.
All right. So if you do win, man, what's the plan? What's the afterthought? I know it's hard to look past. You know, we always say one game at a time, but you know, if you do happen to pull it off, what you gonna do?
Retire.
Really?
I'm
Walking
retired.
away, riding out in the sunset.
Yeah, I'm walking away, man.
I hear you, man.
Like Peyton.
Like Peyton.
Tony's. Actually, I don't know, man. I might lease my charter out, so that my keepers are available and just take a few years off. You know, let Tony fill it in. Just lease the charter out to him, and then that way Thielen's still there, and I mean we're good.
Okay.
Be all right.
Going to the goalpost in the sky, man.
Maybe, yeah. We'll see.
All right. Well, what do you think you're gonna spend your winnings on?
Christy's birthday.
And that will be.
I can't say that right now because she's sitting beside me, so I ruined the surprise.
No, I'm saying when is her birthday?
Oh, January 23rd.
Okay, so coming up in about a month. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
And the rest is going to Ripple.
Ripple. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man. Be safe. Be safe doing that.
Yeah. If not, I mean, I'm gonna sell high.
There you go. Get in for a little while. Strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. Ride the wave and then sell high.
Ride the wave. Ride the ripple. I hear you.
Yeah.
Good deal, man. All right. Well, before I let you roll, let me get a prediction from you. Let me get a score.
I hope we tie.
If you tie, you would win.
I would because I have the better record.
Yes.
So I hope we tie, and I win because of regular season. Or wait, does it go to bench points?
It would go to the higher seed.
So it wouldn't go to bench points first?
No, I think it would go to higher seed automatic.
I hope we tie at 169.
169.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful number.
Nah, I'm just kidding, dog. I don't want to. I want to beat the hell out of them. I think we'll probably be around that 130 to 120 mark. So,
yeah,
just want to beat them. If it's by 0.1 or by 30, I don't really care. I just want that ring, man.
I understand, man. Number 2, that puts you in a whole nother category.
Right.
Be you and Ted at the 2 ring mark.
And I could be wrong, but I think if I lose and Derek wins, then we may be tied for playoff wins too all time. So
all time, that is correct.
We'll have to check. We'll have to check that, but I think we'd be tied at that point.
Y'all will be tied, no doubt. So.
Yeah, but ultimate respect for him, man. I wish Derek the best of luck. I do hope I win, but you know,
it's Smeekley's year. I'm feeling it, man.
I'm feeling it too, man. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. I mean, it's time to share the love, man. 4 rings.
Dude,
4 rings. I'm thinking long term. 4 rings is I don't have any, so 4 is tougher to catch than 3.
That run would be crazy, man. That would be 10 out of 11, I think, to win it all. It would take 10 out of 11 to win it all, I believe. So.
And your speech would be pretty remarkable.
Yeah, James Cameron. I've talked to him a little bit about directing a film for me.
Okay.
We're thinking like Avatar 2. So.
Smavatar?
Maybe, I don't know, man. We might go with the BR and do Bravatar on that one. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, might have to switch it up. I mean, once you get 2, man, you gotta grow up a little bit. So we might go back to the first name. So
okay.
I don't know, or either Robitar and go with the real first name. So I don't know yet. We'll see. But it'll be a production. Expect it in 2018. So
Well,
Might do a mini series in between each round. Have like
ooh,
15 different episodes. I'm not sure yet. But
Netflix.
it'll be cinematic either way.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I know I am. I'm pumped for you, man. I'm happy for you. Hope everything goes as good as it can, and hope you have a Merry Christmas at the same time, man.
Thanks, man. I hope you have a Merry Christmas too. We'll be in contact. We'll touch base.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So congratulations on your year too, man. I hope you finish third again for the second year in a row.
Yes, sir.
Um,
I'm going for it too. Me and Zach got a good matchup going. So
yeah. So I'm sure Zach doesn't care anymore. It seems like he's devoted all his time to crypto. So
it's a good fallback.
yeah, I mean maybe he can make some money there instead of that in fantasy. So we'll see what happens.
All right, man. We'll go get you some sleep, and we'll holler at you later.
All right, dude.
All right, later. All right, I am here with Derek Schauberg, aka Jerry Jones' godson, back in the finals again. He has three rings. I feel like this is every year thing, but he's got 3 rings, going for his 4th, which is unheard of, and let's be honest, probably unmatchable in the foreseeable future. So, Derek, welcome, man. How's it going?
It's going good, bro. It's just another day in the life, chasing a ring, man.
Chasing the ring, chasing that Pro V1 into the Ozark Lake.
So speaking of the Ozarks, and you just said it looked like we were in Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah, that's because we are in Hawaii. I figured I'd save that knowledge bomb for the championship week interview.
Oh snap!
There ain't no damn Ozark Lake. Fucking volcanic mountains in the ocean.
What? I was thinking to myself, it was like, that's supposed to be the Great Plains. That ain't supposed to be.
It's a big ass lake.
So you're in Hawaii right now, man.
Yeah, it's about 6:30.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well no wonder you were having a tough time. Like, I ain't ruining dinner with this, Emma.
Yeah, so we were out golfing and had a couple beers. Now we're just kind of at our little Airbnb spot, about to shower up and head back for dinner.
Dang, that is awesome. You are truly living the life, man. Truly living the life.
Yeah, once their family found out I was about to win my 4th ring, they're like, all right, let's do it big out in Hawaii and let Derek be in Hawaii for his glory. So
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Nice. Dang, this will be tough to match here.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of ring chasing, man, how does it feel to be back in the championship?
Oh man, it's good. Last week I lied. I said it wouldn't mean shit to me, but after getting here again, it's definitely hitting home. It just feels like I'm where I should be. And like my little interview with Phil, statement is definitely, I think, what describes this season the best for me. Just consistently in the mix and terrifying all other 13 members that they might have to sit through another fucking championship video next year. So
we'll get to that later. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's been a hell of a run. Me and Smitty were actually talking about it a minute ago about how it's just like every year. It's a different method. It's a different way of getting there, but it's you in the mix at the end, finding a way. So it's pretty crazy, and I don't know what kind of drugs and mushrooms you're taking, but I won't say. I need them. I need them bad. But well, speaking of Smitty, man, what you think? What's your thought on playing him in the championship?
Oh man, Smitty's my boy. We've been the Bash Brothers together. He started popping off some shots in the group chat at the beginning of the year and commanded my respect. Obviously, most of them directed towards Drumo, so I, of course, like that. So yeah, he's a very formidable opponent, and I wasn't even thinking that if he ends up winning, then he'll be 1 ring behind me, which I thought I would have a pretty big lead for years to come. So this is a pretty big game. I'm either going to be 1 ahead of Smitty and Ted, or 2 ahead of them, and 4 ahead of basically everybody else. So
that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
I'm getting pretty excited. you got to think how many years would it take like Drew Marzak to win 4 rings? I mean, you're talking maybe hundreds.
It was. There's not enough years in our lifespan. I don't
No,
think.
no.
You definitely.
Life of the sun isn't long enough.
You've definitely set the bar high. Unless you're in Hawaii, the sun's up all the time, I think. But anyway, man, you've definitely set the bar high. But yeah, playing Smitty, I think it's pretty special. I know Smitty's hungry. He had a couple of humbling years, and now he's back. And
so like the reason why I like it's me and him because we both gave up some draft picks last year, went all in. He missed out at the end, but this year, I mean, his keeper was Odell and shit. Who's his other keeper?
Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon, yeah. So Melvin Gordon's been straight, but I mean, he basically had Zeke miss half the year. No Odell, missed a couple draft picks, didn't have a second round, and I was right there in with him. I mean, I had T.Y. and Spencer Ware as keepers, which did not get too many starts for me. So we both kind of had to force some moves and made it work, unlike Zach, who had, like I've repeatedly said, fucking 10 picks inside the first 5 rounds, and most of which were horrendous.
Poor Zach. Poor Zach.
Oh, yeah. I love how I mentioned in my Star Wars video and in the interview last week, I just love watching Zach get heartbroken.
The demise.
In the playoffs.
The demise.
And then latch on to something else that he has no idea what he's doing. Also, like Ripple and cryptocurrency and shit. So
he's all in, man. He's all in.
I like the place where I'm at, and I like the place where he's at. So it's pretty good. And I'm also in Hawaii, besides in the finals.
I know, so man. This is going to break.
I'm digging it.
This news is going to break the internet. Kamish is breaking it first. Breaking the news first. So
breaking news for real.
You can, for real. You can confirm. You can confirm that you are in Hawaii. That is awesome. All right. Well, we're looking at your team, man. I know you've checked it out, especially because it's late in the week. And I mean, hell, you're almost like 36 hours away from cranking this thing up. Yeah. So, what's your favorite matchup you got this week?
So I mean, just like last year, I'm definitely scrambling. I had to give away the rest of my fucking auction money for 2 players who probably were not getting bid on. But I love Keelan Cole and Bibbs. I just had a good feeling about. And the day after I picked them up, the 2 other running backs on the depth chart got injured immediately after that. So it just goes to show the power of what my franchise can do to make their the flex options get the start. But definitely my 2 favorite matchups have to be DD and Keelan, just because they're the X factors. Blake Bortles slings it out. I mean, I think that's gonna be the make or break for sure.
Yeah, Smitty was talking about how he was worried about the Bortles start for you. So you feeling good about it? It only adds to his fear. So and that's one of his 4 favorite quarterbacks, I believe.
Yeah, of all time.
Of all time, ever.
That's a good one on the list.
Oh man! All right, we're looking at his team. And I know he's got a crap ton of Chargers and a guy who shares a backfield with your guy. What's the scariest matchup as far as what he's got going on?
I mean, you gotta look at Zeke. He had a good problem. I mean, Drake is a stud and been dropping 20 plus for 3 weeks, so I didn't mind him being on the bench. But you got Zeke with a fresh pair of legs,
fresh out of Cabo.
And fresh out of Cabo. So we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna be one of the X factors too is just where the touchdowns go for Dallas. Because if Zeke gets 3 of them and Dak gets 1, then that's probably gonna be the deciding moment. But Dak can sling a couple. That's also my big still decision. But I've got a bad feeling about Keenum, even though he's been pushing me the last month.
Yeah, he's done pretty good, man.
Yeah, so I've got.
I think Matthew
Berry. Good feeling about Dak.
I think Matthew Berry loves him this week though, so that's probably a bad thing.
Yeah, that was the one that sealed the deal that he was going to be benched.
I love it. Matthew Berry getting paid all that damn money to be wrong, like a weatherman.
Yeah.
Like a weatherman. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, look, man, we're the Christmas season is upon us. it's a beautiful time to be alive. We're finishing up the season, but I just want to know if you've got a favorite go-to Christmas movie.
Man, it's got to be Clark Griswold and the Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
That's just all-time classic. We run that back at least 3 or 4 times each holiday season. So that's like the one go-to. I mean, Christmas Story is a classic, but I'm trying to laugh my ass off and have a beer. It's going to be Clark Griswold on the TV screen with Uncle Eddie
falling off the roof like just
yeah.
Uncle Eddie. Yes. Oh my God, what a classic! Yeah, I got it on DVD too, and I try to watch. I try to watch it every year. So that's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Great pick. What about food? Now that you're in Hawaii, you gonna like eat some pineapple pork or something? Or
Man, we had some tuna bowls and all kinds of shit since we've been here. So it's this year. I mean, we've been having a lot of fish and I don't know, it's all kinds of good shit. Bunch of cookies.
oh yeah,
So
Christmas
I
cookies are the
get all the
best.
fat jokes. I will talk about my love for Christmas
The
cookies.
comment section's blowing up right now on the fat jokes. Christmas cookies for Derek.
Yeah, hashtag.
All right. Well, what about Monday night, man? I know it's a couple games. Where will you be? Will you still be in Hawaii Monday night?
Yeah, we'll still be here. I got a shitty thing. Well, not shitty thing. So me and Clark godparents. That's not a shitty thing. She just looked at me with a crazy look. But
Hey, Claire.
we have to go to church and do the baptism for our goddaughter Sunday morning at 9 a.m., which is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna miss quite a bit of the games.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch too much on Sunday or Monday. So I gotta sneak away from the family a little bit, even though she's not gonna be too happy about that, probably.
That's it, man. That phone's gonna be going nuts. You better have a portable charger ready to go.
Yeah. So Monday night,
Don't be asking the preacher what the score is.
yeah, I'm a little concerned about. So I think Smitty's done Sunday, as his lineup stands, and I'm absolutely terrified of starting Jesse James just for the fucking anxiety of being down anywhere between 5 and 20 points, and somehow thinking Jesse James is going to score that. Since my tight ends have scored literally under 3 points 12 out of 14 weeks this season. So
that's tough. And you got one called back last week. That was pretty insane.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think we're wrong with Jesse James, but I'll definitely be watching that game somehow, some way, if that is the deciding factor.
I got you. Well, that's awesome, man. But you're in Hawaii. You're living it up. You're doing your thing. I know we don't like to think about, too far ahead and all that, but I'm sure it's crossed your mind. What would you do if you were to win again, back to back?
I don't know, man.
Bump some Drake.
The past 2 times I've tried to outdo myself, and I literally don't know what I would do.
Well, being in Hawaii is pretty special already, so.
Yeah, I mean that would be pretty legit being here. As for like the championship video and all that madness, I have no idea.
I'm sure it'll come to you.
I'd have to get like a college program to work with or something. Get like get an intern, get a film intern guy, and conjure up some plan.
Smitty's talking James Cameron if he wins.
All right, yeah. I mean, I'd probably try to just shoot a little low in that, but. Try to figure out something to top the Star Wars thing.
That's tough. It's tough. It fit right in.
I did that hoping I wouldn't have to top it because I was assuming I wouldn't be able to win another one for a couple years. But if I figured I'd be in the mix again, I would have done a little less probably.
It's a lot of time from now to then, so you got plenty of time.
Yeah, and I do have a lot of free time, so
yeah. Now,
I'll be able to figure something out.
If you were to win now, with the money involved, have you and Smitty worked out a deal, or y'all just going to roll with what you got?
Nah, I think we're going to roll. I would never want to have second place get nothing with a opponent that I respect. So.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Now, if you win, what are you going to do with the money?
I don't know. The plan was to invest into like Ripple and the cryptocurrency market, since it's kind of bullshit money they'll be winning. But now that people like Zach are heavily involved, I feel like the time to actually win with stuff like that is over. When you have Zach thinking that he's like some knowledgeable consultant,
He's a financial advisor for everyone.
Advising Dia to dump her money into something that he literally knows nothing about. So I think when people like that are doing that, it's time to back out and just pull out your funds and, I don't know, buy bonds or something.
Move on to something else. No doubt.
So Zach ruined my whole fun with all that stuff as of this morning.
Man, I'm telling you, hey, next year I got J House as the treasurer. I'm gonna get all the entry money is gonna go to it's him and Zach. They're gonna dump it into some kind of fund or some kind of stock, and we're just gonna make a bunch of money off of it.
I trust the Shannon houses. I literally don't trust Zach at all. There should be no questioning on why.
I'm gonna keep him as the golf commissioner. That's where he did a pretty good job with that. So I might just leave him there. Let J House invest in some stuff.
Yeah, Zach did a great job with the golf thing. He played the most. You're probably the second best, and he paired you guys up. And Zach just choked and top balls for 7 hours and then quit playing golf altogether after. So I'm sure he'll be up for another season doing that. Sent out a nice letter. I like that paper you used. That was probably the most impressive part of that.
It was it added a nice classy touch to it.
It was probably like 50 cents a sheet. It's going above and beyond.
Oh man, when he could have used that money to invest in some more crypto.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Poor Zach. He doesn't get a chance to defend himself in the interview.
Yeah, I like it that way.
All right, man. Well, look, I'm gonna get ready to let you go, man. You got a lot going on, but I gotta have a prediction from you. What's going on? What's the number? Give me a number.
I think it's not going to be as high scoring. I think Smitty's matchups aren't quite as good as they should be. And my team, with no Antonio, no healthy Chris Hogan, I'm thinking like the 120, 130 range will probably be outscored by like half the league. But I do think I'll be victorious. I think Dede and Keelan are going to ball it up, and Kareem and Kamar are going to finally come together and drop 25 or 30 for me apiece. And hopefully Dak doesn't kill it for me, but I've had a good feeling about him. So I think it'll be close, but I think I'll be in the mid 130s and Smitty will be in the low 120s if I had to put some money on it.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds good, man. Well, I know, like I said, I know you got a lot going on, and don't stress about it too much. It's hard to stress about anything in Hawaii, I feel like, but enjoy your time there.
You got a musty tank title on the line. You're not stress free around these parts.
The whole island can feel your attention.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, man. I like I said though, I'm pulling for both of you. I hope both of you do as well as you can. I hope you start your best lineup and may the best man win. So.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm hoping just all our players stay healthy.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Full go at it.
Yeah, I'd like to see both of y'all just get as much as you can possibly get, and then whoever wins, man. So, but good luck to you.
And I hope Zach and Jerma's teams go off just so they can kind of fool themselves into thinking they should have won for some stupid reason like Jerma's done for the past year.
Well, I will definitely be doing that. So I will join in that. I'm hoping to win the money this week, salvage my season, and then dump some money into the Week 17 FanDuel DraftKings.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm pumped about that too.
So, all right, man. Well, y'all go have a nice little dinner, and go buy some more golf balls. I know you lost some today.
Oh yeah, there were plenty. Yeah. Claire says hey.
Well, tell her I said hey, and like I said, y'all have a good time, and holla when you get back to the homeland.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good luck to you.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Yep. See ya.
All right, later.